go back to the drawing board. On Saturdays, guys are gonna make plays. This is SEC. They got good players. We got good players too. So we're gonna go back to the drawing board. Like we like to say, we're gonna go to the doctor today. We're gonna fix everything that was bad on Saturday. Put this game behind us and get ready for Vanderbilt.
You talk to like Amir to let him know that you win some or lose some.
Yeah, for sure. Amir is another one of my best friends on the team. We always talk about ball, and that we got to shake back. We got to do some things to get prepared for this next game and the rest of the season.
Is some of that a product of, obviously you guys, I don't know what your habit rate is exactly, I haven't figured it the way y'all do, but it's got to be through the roof, right? Is some of that kind of a cost of doing business that way?
Well, I'm not too much sure. It's just the cost of Saturday night in college football. We definitely focusing on having a lot of habit, and we have been doing pretty good on reaching our goals. But like I said, we got to go to the doctor. It's always something to be fixed, and that's what we're going to focus on today. We're going to fix what went wrong on Saturday, and like I said, we're going to prepare for Vanderbilt.
Chris, number one, I love the shoes.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Where have you seen Adam and Nolan sort of grow this year in terms of taking over the linebacker room, obviously? As Ames is gone, and just where have they grown the most in terms of just being leaders in that room?
Yeah, like you said, they become major leaders for that group. That whole group respects what they do and what they have done for many years. Adam and Nolan are two of the hardest workers on our team, so it's great to see them go out there and make plays on Saturday, as I've always expected from them.
Talking about Adam specifically, Coach Smart said that earlier in his career maybe missed things he shouldn't have been to, all that kind of stuff, and now he's kind of setting that example. Just what is it about him that's sort of, I guess, changed in him to where he's one of those guys that cares now?
Yeah, just like you said, just being in this program for many years, you learn how to grow and mature throughout this sport and with our program, and our coaches do a good job of helping us out with that process. And like I said, Adam has been a guy that has spoken up when things have gone wrong with the team and stuff like that, make sure that we stay on point during the season and stuff like that. It's a long season, so we're just trying to keep our focus ahead for the long road that we have.
Did you guys happen to notice that tackle that Adam made on the kickoff coverage?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that was great.
I just wonder, those kind of hits tend to get a reaction in the film room.
Especially for me. I was one of the first people out there like, oh man, Adam, that was a great hit. Like the whole team, we always have the helmet on the hand approach. We all came out there smacking on the head. But we had to go right back on there on defense for the next series. So we celebrated that and we got ready for the next play.
He talked about he loves special teams, and Kirby also said that he's like perfectly built for special teams. Can you talk about that? How he's just made well to be on special teams?
Yeah, well, special teams is obviously a big emphasis for our team. We feel like we can get that edge on special team. We can win a lot of games. Adam's obviously a tremendous athlete. He can move fast. He's big and strong. He has all the good qualities to be a great special teams player. So, the emphasis that Coach Smart and the rest of our coaches put on special teams have really helped us build and grow throughout the special teams process. Everybody on the team, not just Adam, me, including a lot of the older guys and younger guys, are getting swing things and recognizing how important special teams is for us to be able to win.
How unusual is it when you see a bunch of starters and all special teams on kickoff coverage, especially, enjoying it, excited about it. It used to be a time, that was where all the freshmen play, all the walk-ons on kickoff team. You don't see that anymore, especially here.
We want to put our best foot forward out there on special teams, and it's not unusual for us. We always had plenty starters, and Coach Smart always highlights guys that have been first rounders throughout his career that have played and started on special teams. So we take pride in it. And, we feel like I said, that can help us win a lot of games. It's going to be an emphasis on it every week for us.
It's also an emphasis on, I guess, because Coach talking about how you guys do good on good in practice all the time and make sure that you guys get kind of the best look. How much does that help y'all, and what kind of impact do you think it has?
It definitely helps us out a lot. Going against the athletes that we have on the offense, it makes the game a little bit easier when you're going against the athletes that we have. So it definitely helps us out a lot. I love good on good periods. Even our scout team, they give us great looks in and out every week. So that's a big help for us.
Was there any resentment last year because of Vanderbilt decided not to come, all the COVID stuff?
Yeah, no resentment. COVID last year, it put a lot of teams in difficult position and things like that, and I know they had things going on, but I'm looking forward to playing them this week. They have a good team, another SEC East opponent, and it's important for us in our journey.
And how disappointed were last year's seniors of not getting a chance to play longer?
Yeah, it was pretty disappointing. We didn't get that last game for the seniors, but we all took it in stride and we got ready for the next game.
Christopher, what's it like to have, a defensive-minded coach in Kirby? Obviously, Dan Lanning doing what he does as a coordinator, and then you bring in Muschamp, who has a great reputation. Like, are there ever too many cooks in the kitchen, too many voices, or what's it like to have so many guys that are well-respected in that way?
Yeah, honestly, it's great having those defensive-minded coaches on our side of the ball. There's never too many cooks in the kitchen. All of them bring a different piece, and they help all of us in a very good way. All our coaches, like I said, very smart guys. They've known each other for a long time. They've known football for a long time. Anytime I get a chance to speak to any one of them, I just take as much as possible away as I can and put it into my game.
Is Muschamp in the defensive meetings?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Muschamp is in there with us, and he helps me out a lot. He's been a great addition to our staff, and I've been able to get a lot of information from him since he's been there, and I'm gonna continue to do that.
Chris, Kirby didn't rule out the potential return of Tyke this week, saying that this is kind of the area of the calendar that they targeted. What do you think he's going to add to the secondary when he does make that return?
Obviously, Tyke is a great athlete. He's one of the best players in the nation. He's going to add very, very much needed depth that we needed into this defense, and can come back and help us out on the field on Saturdays.
And I guess before his injury, what stood out to you most? What was the most impressive thing about him on the field?
Well, how hard a work he is, and he pays a lot of attention to details. Great tackler, and he's very, very physical, good in coverage, and things that we need that can help us out on defense for sure.
After Saturday, what's kind of the point of emphasis for this defense going into Hamilton going on the road again?
Just staying focused, not getting too high or too low about anything that's happening in the past. Your past is your ego, and your future is your pride. We focus in the present. We want to have humility. That's something that I heard Giannis say, and that's something that we try to take an approach to our defense, is just focusing on the present. Like I said, we're gonna look back at the last game today. We're gonna fix what the mistakes that we had, and we're gonna put that game to bed, and we're gonna focus forward, looking forward to Vanderbilt.
You said that?
Giannis.